Welcome to the Secret Garden, and today we have a special guest. A clown who just took a bath. Alright, let's get this started with. So today we're doing the Secret Garden, written by Frances Hodgson Burnett, so this should be interesting. And today we're just summarizing chapters 1 to 16, because that's where I'm at. So let's get this started with. So our summary starts off with this girl named Mary. Mary is like living a nice life, she's having a chill life, and she's extremely spoiled by her ayah. Hiya, as Uncle Roger would say. Anyways, that works out. And chapter 1 starts off with her mom saying, "I hate my daughter. I only want a son." And she's like, you know what? I think I need a way to keep out of my way, so I'll never see her for the rest of my darn life. Hey, you know what? Hire an ayah. And then she hires an ayah. And then she's like, spoil her so that she will never be in front of my eyes. What the? And they're like, Aya's like, oh, yes, ma'am. And then she spoils the girl. And the girl like, slap. I don't care. Yeah, I'm not paid if I don't take these slaps. That happens. And then next thing that we know that happens is literally that, well, Mary's pretty spoiled. Next thing that happens is this chloria outbreak. And this chloria outbreak just goes ahead and does a bunch of damage, meaning that it kills literally everyone in the household or makes them flee away except for Mary, because apparently when Aya died, ouch, please stay right now. When Aya died, and her mom and dad died too, apparently, because the servants had the chloria illness. So that happened, and next thing that happened is that everyone died while everyone was running away, and the people who knew that Mary existed did not forgot to tell anyone else that Mary existed. So what happened next was that they just left Mary there, and Mary got herself into a little quarantine in the nursery room, because everyone's like, what the hell is this nursery room here? I'm going away from it. And no one cared about Mary. Until then, they're like, I've heard there was like, this general guy came in and was like, I heard there was this girl, they had this daughter. It's probably a rumor. And they opened the nursery door like, why is there a child here? Where's my mom and dad? What's your name? Mary. Why is no one coming and give me everything I want? And they're like, because everyone else is dead. How dare they die? So Mary just goes ahead, becomes spoiled. Next thing that we know is that literally all of this just becomes evident that Mary is pretty spoiled, and so she's going to go ahead and be sent all the way to her uncle, back to England. They're like, we're sending you home. Where's home? She doesn't even know what England is. Which school, which nursery school did you go to? What's a nursery school? What the hell? These parents are so bad. And that happens, and they just send her to her uncle. And her uncle literally does a lot of things, and there's a story about him and his wife. And when his wife died, he locked up her garden, not wanting to see it again, and then he buried the key somewhere, and it's been there for 10 years. And the daughter and Mary's like, who's dressing me? And the servant came in and said, can't you dress yourself? No, you dress me. We're not taught how to dress other people. How dare you guys are not trained like how Indian servants are. Then again, London is nothing like India. Yes, ma'am. And that happens, and they talk a lot, and they're like, how dare you talk to me as if I'm an equal? And they're like, you're literally younger than me. Yeah, but I'm white. I'm white too. Oh, I see. Can someone dress me? No, you must dress yourself. You need to learn. It's not the way that may be the way in your India, but it's not the way in our England. And they're like, fine. You know, I was actually hoping to see a black. You wanted me to be an Indian. How dare you? And yeah, she just goes ahead, does all this. Apparently, she's had this racist technique in her brain this entire time. She's literally 5 years old, people. Oh, what's the 7 years old? Sorry, 10 years old, and she's still learning. And they're like, man, she needs to learn a lot. And the other children just call her names, and they're like, man, sure, it's naughty of them, but one cannot help but understand why they call her that. They're like, stop it, or I kick you in the nuts. Kick me in the nuts then. And she tries to kick them, she just runs away. Wee, you're bad. And that literally happens. And so of course that happens, and then she found out about the secret garden. There's this kid named Dickon that she heard of, and she's starting being interested. And this had the book described as a sort of a healthy mindset that happened. It's like, garden, where? Oh, is this the secret garden? No, this is the vegetable garden. No, it's this another vegetable garden. And then she goes ahead after fails and tries of finding the garden, she finally finds a little wall with a bunch of vines on it. She climbs above it, looks down to the secret garden, but does not know how to get back out, so she just doesn't bother going back in. And she's like, must find the key. Oh wait, and then she befriended a Robin before. As soon as she made this friend of this gardener named Ben, who said, I tend to that mistress's garden every like once or twice a year. And she's like, hey, I found the key. Thank you, Robin. Now I only need to find the door. I'll come back tomorrow. And she came back tomorrow and she's like, Robin, you've helped me find the key. Help me find the door. And I'm like, chirp chirp. Here's the door. Except it's like chirp 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 chirp. And like, thanks. She unlocks it. Also, it took 2 hands because it's pretty old. And she pushes it. Also, she's 10 years old, so it's a gigantic door. She pushes it, she closes it, and like, nice! Garden time here. I go, oh my goodness sake, they're almost all dead, but oh my goodness sake, this one's still alive. She just goes there every day. She does everything that she can think of, and then she interrogates Ben and saying, how to garden? Like, tell me right now, or I slap you in the face! With mouth words, of course, not actually. And oh, here's you do this, here's how you do this, here's how you do it, and that's enough question for today. I'm gonna go ahead, and if you don't slap me, you will go to your uncle. Go to Uncle Roger. Take out the Uncle Roger pot. And they're like, okay. And then she goes ahead, calls Dickon, like, hey, you're Dickon? Yeah, I got the gardening materials you need. Why do you want these? Come here. Suspicious. Unlock, boom, and like, oh my goodness sake, let's garden this place. And they go ahead and garden, and so the whole place is starting to come alive, but not as alive as it used to be. And they're like, and then a scream happens at the middle of the night the next day, and they're like, and Barry's like, who's screaming? Did you servants hear a scream? No, ma'am, we haven't. How dare you lie to me? No, ma'am, we haven't. She opens the door, Colin, screaming. How dare you tell me no one's screaming? I'll report you to my uncle. Go ahead. He's the one who told us to tell you that we didn't hear a scream. How dare you lie to me? And she tells her uncle, like, yeah, I did. Yeah, and then she finally met her uncle. They told me there was no scream, and they lied to me, and then they said you made them say that to me. And they're like, actually, I did. Oh, the hell? What the hell? You told them to lie to me. You lied to me. And they're like, yeah, you really need to stop being this bratty little girl, time to slap you into shape. That happens. And then she meets Colin, and they make this relationship a bit secret. Colin believed he's disabled, and he's believed that his entire life, although he's not actually disabled. And then the uncle and Barry's uncle is like, he must be disabled, or else I won't be happy for the rest of my life, and I don't want to be happy in this grief. That happens, and literally lots of things start happening. Next thing that happens is that, well, lots of people just won't seem to care about this at all. So, yeah. And then decide to show Colin the garden. Colin's like, no, I cannot go out. I'll die if I go out. My uncle said, the dad said that. Your uncle said that. Yeah, he's like, he never lies. And she just goes down and hands her like, you know what, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Wait, I want to go to the garden. Seriously, Maroon? Okay, let's go. And she puts him in a wheelchair, and then they go at the garden, and like, here's so much fun. Who did this? Your mom, and we just restarted it right now. Wow, thanks, Mom. And that happens. His mom is dead, apparently. That's the owner of the garden. And Ben comes in, and Ben is all like, how did you find a secret garden? I must report. No. And then Colin comes out, and he says, I'm Master Colin, you must not report this. And but sir, no. It's my order. And I'm like, yes, sir. That happens. And then Colin starts trying to learn to walk again. And that's it for chapter 1 to 16. That's it. So hopefully you guys actually did enjoy this episode. I hope to see you guys soon in the next one. Until next time, Shalana. Peace. Bye. Please wear a helmet. Bye.